Give it up for Luis de Jesus. Now give it for your next comic, Notorious BFG.
Yes, I'm the Notorious BFG. That stands for Bald Fat Grandpa. Yeah. Became a grandpa for the second time in August, and I turned 69 2 weeks ago. Yeah, well, thank you very much. That's what I get for just showing up. All right. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I refused to think I was getting old until something hit me right in the face. Reality, it was called. I sat on a toilet and my balls hit the water. Yeah, I'll tell you what, but there are some things. At 69, there's a lot of things in my life I haven't done that I've been kind of curious about. Like, for one thing, I've never sucked a dick, right? But I had ample opportunity because when I was younger, I was an altar boy for 6 years. But I'll tell you what, the worst thing about getting to be my age is I don't get laid as much as I want to. The most exciting thing about sex at my age is sneaking out without paying for it. But I will tell you this. I mean, I lost my looks. I put on weight. But in my 20s, I was so fucking hot. I was so hot, I used to scream out my own name when I was having sex. But I have my memories. You can't take away my memories. Nobody can take away my memories. Costa Rica, 1977, spring break. I managed to have sex with 13 people over the course of 3 days. Let's hear it for the effort. Yeah. Sometimes I think I shouldn't, brag about that because I got arrested and gang raped in jail. Yeah, but I tell you what, I kid. We just had, my wife and I, beautiful Mexican woman, just had our 34th wedding anniversary. Yeah. But after 34 years, we still occasionally have a fight, always over something stupid. She said to me at the last fight we had that if I was going to grow as a person, I needed to learn how to embrace my mistakes. Embrace my mistakes. So I gave her a big hug. Oh, I got in trouble. Yeah, I got in trouble. How am I going to get out in trouble? I knew she wanted to go to Europe, so I went out and I got a dart and a map of Europe. I went in the kitchen, hung it up on the wall and said, "Sweetheart, you throw this dart wherever it lands. That's where we're going to spend our next vacation." I'm out of trouble. She was so excited. Sure enough, next summer, we are going to spend 1 week behind the refrigerator. I was even more trouble. How do I get out of it this time? I laughed so hard at that. Well, I overdid it a little bit. You tell me. I went out and I got "I love you, Julie" tattooed on my dick. Yeah. Thought it would be great. I thought I would be out of trouble. She wasn't even impressed. She said I was just trying to put words in her mouth. Oh, man. I'll tell you a little bit about my family up in northeastern Pennsylvania where I grew up. My mother once told me she gave a hand job to Stephen Hawking. What do you tell your son that for, yeah? But she said she was proud of it because it was her stroke of genius. Back there in northeastern Pennsylvania, we had a bully when I was in middle school. His name was George Visco. I just found out he died 2 years ago. I'm not sure who's going to miss him. But when we were in middle school, he was 2 years held back. So he was huge compared to the rest of us. He used to come up and say, "Hey, punk, tie my shoe." And we would do it. It was humiliating. So I finally asked my dad, "What can I do?" He comes up, tie my shoe. He's huge. We're all petrified of him. And my dad said, "Bully, tell him all bullies are coward, and because he's a bully, tell him your dad said he's a coward, and he's not going to do anything if you stand up to him because bullies only peek on the weak. Stand up to him, he won't do anything." So the next day, sure enough, he comes up to me and boom, tie my shoe. And I go, no, not anymore. My dad said you're a bully. And my dad says bullies are cowards and you won't do anything if I stand up to you, so back off. He got the weirdest look on his face. He turned around. He got on his bike, went over to my house and beat the shit out of my father. Well, I'll tell you what. Did anybody ever have a situation where you had to do something really repulsive and disgusting, but you soldiered through it because it was the right thing to do at the time? I had that experience, right? A beautiful woman wanted to kiss me, but she had this huge cold sore on her lip. Ugh. I was so grossed out, I almost pulled out of her. I'm the notorious bald fat grandpa. That's my time. Thanks a lot.
For notorious BFG. Now give it up to the next comic, Charlie Forrest. Give it up.
It's hard to masturbate when you have a cat. Or maybe just with my cat. Some people have emotional support animals as pets. My cat makes my anxiety look better by comparison.